Okay, I'm making a part 2 to this. After this, I'm going to try to leave it alone, or I may do a panel, well, not exactly panel, but something similar to what Guardian Earth does.
Emergency Skype chat gamer fans.
With a few of my friends, just so we can discuss this a little further. Look, I got another thing, and I'm going to mention 2 names here since people are giving me since people are constantly messaging me about them. So, on Prince of Moose and Super Robot Soldier OG, since what they're doing is public, so therefore, this is all out in the open. I see no reason to keep their names private.
I'm so goddamn angry, I can't think.
So, they're out in the open. I can talk about them. And unless they take down their videos, so we can try to end this fucking war.
I would like to end this goddamn war, but you won't let me.
I'm not taking this down. But, here's the thing. They have this whole thing blown out of proportion, and most of them weren't even there. In fact, some of the people... In fact, 2 of the people I know who are speaking to them are nothing but goddamn liars. I didn't threaten anyone, and I haven't wished death on anyone except for another girl I knew who is an adult, but only because what she did was suicidally dangerous, and I don't want anyone to suffer under what she has done.
In the words of myself, it's like watching a retarded kid do sit-ups.
But I really don't care about her anymore, and I'm not going to do anything.
You just said you wished death on her.
I mean, I don't want to do anything. Let the girl live for all I care.
Okay, so you guys have a problem with me making videos about Specs, but like, what, him wishing death on an innocent girl doesn't bother you?
But I just kind of wish, maybe what I just wish is she was offline, but whatever. I haven't threatened or wished death on anyone else.
Let me think. Who did you write in your death note? Oh yeah, me, Kaiser, Big Al, EB, Guardian. That sounds like a good many people you wish death on.
In fact, all I've told anyone else to do, and the thing of what you're hearing on a 13-year-old girl, I haven't wished death on her.
You said to one of your friends that you wanted to cut off her fingers. That's pretty fucked up.
I have not wished her, I have not threatened her with anything.
Except a lawsuit.
But I have told her to leave me alone and that we're not friends anymore and that I don't trust her. Why don't I trust her? I'm not saying the name of the girl, but the fact, and you hear that if you're listening? I'm not saying your name. I'm not aiming any attack at you.
Like I do with everyone else.
But I am talking about this so I can get people off my fucking back. Let me say this. She kept calling my friends faggot. I did not like about this.
Me in particular didn't like about this either.
She kept talking about some of the most sickest perverted stuff.
Most sickest? Oh, never mind. You know, considering you have really no right to call somebody sick when you're the one with a bondage obsession and have a bunch of pictures of a little rabbit being tied up on your DeviantArt account.
I didn't like hearing about this, and she kept asking me about phone sex.
Trust me, Specs, nobody would ever ask you for any form of sex, ever.
It made me really uncomfortable.
So you get uncomfortable when somebody like talks to you about phone sex, but calling someone's house, you don't think that'll make them uncomfortable?
I mean, personally, I just said, do whatever, fine.
Just take it.
Because I didn't want to talk about it. But when she got my friend in trouble, it's a friend I talk to every day on Skype, that was where I drew the line and lost my trust in her. I tried to do one last nice thing for her, but it turns out that was a big mistake and it just caused trouble.
Yeah, that would suck if somebody tried to do one last nice thing for a person they've always made fun of, and then, you know, that person turned around and, you know, spat in their face. Doesn't that just suck?
I just came full out with it. I don't trust you to the friend, and...
Like you eventually wind up doing with all your friends.
She keeps acting like she never did anything wrong. Actually, she always acts like she was better than me, better than my friends.
Hell, I don't even know this girl, and I know she's better than you and your friends.
And she always interrupted us, even when what we had to say was important. And when I was trying to explain my side of an issue to her, she refused to listen.
The level of hypocrisy in that statement is honestly, I have no Pikachu that could possibly capture it.
So I told her, I guess maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore if you're acting like this, and she said, I guess. I mean, this is not a person I like being friends with, and I regret ever meeting her in the first place.
This happens so much with you and your friends. You always, like, are friends with them, and they do something to piss you off, and then you're no longer friends with them, and you wish you'd never met them. Alright, you need to change.
But I have not threatened anything bad on her.
Except finger amputation.
And if she says I have, she's full of shit. I'm sorry, but I haven't threatened anything on her. I just want her and her friends and everyone else to leave me alone. Personally, I don't want to fight with anyone at all. Super Robot Soldier, I didn't do anything.
I'm so perfect, gamer fans. Don't listen to anyone else.
You defriended me and took this person's side when you didn't even hear my side of the story.
Ahem.
And I didn't do anything. I'm sorry, but I have to say this. Some friend you turned out to be. I was trying to do everything you told me to do, but I was trying to calm down and such. I was. But what do? You just stopped watching me anyway.
Because you're an asshole?
I didn't do anything. What you did was actually you technically betrayed me.
Okay, guys, new game. Every time he says betrayed, harassed, or and such, you gotta take a drink.
Prince of Moose. Yes, I yelled at you this morning, but guess what? I don't yell at people publicly unless they reveal something publicly. If you go public, I go public. I'd rather not do it, but right now this is getting out of hand. I don't have a choice. Because if I'm going to defend myself and talk about this, just because I'm sick of this drama. Stop posting videos. Every time you post a video, you're causing drama. Super Robot Soldier, you said you hate drama. Well, what you're doing contradicts with everything you're doing.
Well, listen here, you fucking worthless-ass attention whore. That is exactly what you pulling these videos is doing. Is spreading more of your fucking god-awful drama.
Think about that. Jesus. Just leave me alone. I wasn't doing anything. I haven't been attacking anyone. I don't want to attack anyone. I just want to chat with my friends. I just want to make videos entertaining everyone.
Well, you certainly fail at that.
I don't care who likes it or who doesn't.
Then why do you remove my videos?
And personally,
You also have to drink when he says that.
I don't really care. I don't really believe in the thing of good or evil.
The thing of good or evil? God, why do you have to keep raping the English language? Please stop.
I'm not a saint, so don't really give me that shit. Don't treat me as I should just be this all-good knowing creature. To me, evil and good and evil are just words.
Do you listen to yourself when you talk?
However, war and peace, that's another story, because that is something I do believe should be settled with. War sucks. So even if we don't like someone, we should at least have peace. If you hate someone, just leave them alone. I mean, Sonic Power 451, Old People 333, Diablo King. Ignore them. I mean, yes, but Diablo King did was absolutely horrible, and Old People 333 and Sonic Power 451s are absolute jerks, and everyone knows this. But you know what? They're not worth complaining about. Just ignore them.
You fucking hypocrite. If my videos bother you so much, why aren't you ignoring them?
I mean, we even have this, Armake21 expressed an issue with Irate Gamer. In some ways, I don't blame him, but in another sense, I feel he didn't really have to worry about it. I mean, I understand his needs to sometimes do this. I've had them myself. I like Armake, but
I can guarantee he fucking hates you.
probably wasn't really necessary for him to do this. And the thing is, none of you even know the true story, so all you're doing is just spreading a bunch of lies.
And by true story, he, of course, means, the side that he tells you.
And I'm not letting people lie. Look, for me, there's things that matter to me. Friendship,
Which you sabotage,
war,
which you cause,
peace,
which you prevent,
and honesty.
which you lack.
These are 4 things I believe in that have a meaning. Good and evil, I don't have any meaning. Look, I'm not a heroic figure. I'm just an anti-hero, pretty much.
You wish.
I mean, look. This world's savage. If we have to do anything to defend ourselves or make it out there, I don't care what it is, we do it.
Hell, we'll rape rabbits if we have to.
But I'm not actually for killing anyone.
Except for the whole aforementioned Death Note.
And the thing is, I'm not for associating with any of these assholes. If they're an asshole to me, then I'm not going to treat them well back, but for the rest of the time, I'm going to avoid them.
Hypocrisy. Crushing me.
If they do something wrong, then likely I'm going to take action. And I'm taking action right now by getting this out there so everyone can understand the true thing. Thing is, this 13-year-old girl harassed one of my friends.
Drink.
With something extremely sick. I'm not going to talk about it. But if this keeps going on, I will. So, I'd rather not. So drop it. I don't want to talk about it. It's sick. It's nasty. I don't want to get this out here. She harassed my friend.
Drink.
And I can't forgive her for that. Because what she did was so stupid, so idiotic, so wrong. I can't forgive her.